Welcome to Two Guys in a Podcast. I'm Tom.
And I'm Mike.
Back at you with another reaction video.
Oh, yeah. So, this one, funny guy, Tom Segura.
Tom Segura. This is from a suggestion.
Yeah. Casino.
Multiple suggestions.
Yep. You can talk over me one more time, I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm the mean guy. It's like... a lot of you said in the comments that I'm an ass.
Yeah.
You're kind of like spot on. But anyway.
We'll find out soon.
So, Tom Segura, casinos, and midgets. Can you say midgets?
You just did.
Or is it like small people?
Little people?
So I don't know.
If I was a midget, I'd be offended when someone called me a little person.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, fuck you, I'm a midget.
Midgets are cool, man.
I watched, side note, I watched Avengers Infinity Wars last night for the first time. And the dude from Game of Thrones, the dwarf or the midget.
Never watched that show.
Well, there's a dwarf on there, a midget on there. He plays a huge guy, gigantic giant in this. It's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. Anyway.
Well, we're giving the people what people want by...
Suggestions, yep. Keep them coming. This is a suggestion.
This.
So stand by. We're going to get after it.
Booyah.
Shut up and sit down.
All right. We're back with what? What are we back with?
Tom Segura, man. Casinos, midgets. So, this should be funny. We haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. You seen it?
Mm-mm.
Haven't seen it. He's not talking now. All right, ready? Here we go.
Comedy Central presents Tom Segura.
You know he's Mexican?
Is it?
I think.
I agree. That's funny.
I totally agree. Totally. It's great to be here in New York. Yeah. Let's relax. I was just in Atlantic City, and I don't know if you're familiar with Atlantic City, but if you hate yourself and your family and your friends, take them to Atlantic City. It's basically like if Las Vegas had diarrhea, but then when you went to wipe it, you didn't use toilet paper. You just found like old cups and torn up shoes and other things you find in a dumpster, and then you were to throw it down, and then it grew lights.
Well, that's harsh.
It is.
That would be Atlantic City. Every guy's like, hey, you know, Tony from over there, he said you might want to go over to the thing, and you know, and you're like, first of all, why don't you put on a shirt, all right? Like, let's start there. And then every girl either has blonde hair with black streaks or black hair with blonde streaks, which either way says, I don't have a gag reflex. Yeah.
From one
But you know what Atlantic City does have a lot of? Casinos. Yeah. Oh boy, what a treat that is. I love casinos because casinos are one of the last venues where you can see the extremes of society in one place. Where else can you get that? Rehab? The zoo? Casinos. Go to a casino. You can see a man on the casino floor. He's in a suit. He's drinking scotch. He's putting a few $1,000s down on a hand. And you're like, yeah, dude, I can see why you're here. You know how to live. And then right next to him, you see another guy. And he's wearing jean shorts and a sleeveless shirt. And he's got 4 open wounds on his face. And you're like, yeah, I can see why you're here too. You seem lucky. On my flight, on the way out here, we're flying, and the pilot comes over the PA, and he goes, hey, well, he doesn't say hey.
No, he didn't say that.
Pilots don't usually start their announcement with hey. Hey, I'm up front. What do you think of that? He starts. I don't know how they start. He just starts. He's like, I'm the pilot. And we're all like, I totally believe you. Yeah. And then he goes, we made up some time in the air, so we're going to be early. But then I just talked to the airport, and it's congested, so we're going to be in a holding pattern, and now we're going to be late. And everybody's like, why the hell did you tell us that, man? Like, keep that to yourself, you know? But then you accept it, right? I mean, I did. The guy sitting next to me, he did not accept it. He turns to me, and he goes, just land the plane. And I go, where? Like, the place that takes planes is full. Do you want to land in a field right now? And he gets like more aggressive. He's like, you just land the plane. And I was like, dude, you can't. You can't just be like, well, we're coming. So, move. Here we come. But that's what's so great about being a pilot. Their knowledge is so specific, you can't question them, you know? Like, that pilot, I'm sure, was telling the truth. I'm sure that the airport was probably full. But he could have been trying to get a job from a flight attendant and been like, hey, why don't you suck it? And then she's like, well, we got to land the plane. He's like, I'll just tell them the airport's full. They're total idiots.
Bye.
And that's why I want to be a pilot now. I think in life, you can only really comment on things you've experienced. You know what I mean? Like if I tell you, you got to go eat at this restaurant, it's great. And then you go there and you're like, it was horrible. I can't really argue with you because you had your own experience. That's why I feel totally comfortable telling you that I don't like midgets. At all. I don't like them. Because they're always in a bad mood. I don't know if it's the drinking or just being down there, but they're always
Being down there.
in a bad. They're always with their. Which I find kind of bizarre, because they walk like there's a really happy song playing in their head. You know. So. Usually, when I see a midget, I'm like, oh, maybe he'll juggle. He won't. He's not going to do anything cool at all. I was doing this show, and I did some midget jokes, and everybody likes midget jokes, right? Right? No, wrong.
Wrong.
Midgets don't like midget jokes. But I didn't know there was a midget in the audience because I don't have eyes on my hips, okay? So... I did the jokes, did the show. I finish, I go to talk to the bartender. I'm facing away, I'm talking to the bartender like this. And a midget comes up behind me. Or I think it's a midget. Because I can feel like here and here and here. So I'm like, all right, there's a midget behind me. And he's very upset right now. So I start to back up. He's like, I'm like, spit it out! And he goes, you know, you shouldn't say midget. You shouldn't say midget. You should say little people. You shouldn't say midget. And I'm like, why not? And he goes, because saying midget is like saying. And I was like, whoa. First of all, we're both white. And if somebody hears you, I'm not protecting you. Secondly, it's not the same thing because our ancestors didn't own midgets, all right? Not unless they won some crazy high-stakes poker game that was like, I'm going all in, plus the court jesters. Now, I wish they did. I wish my parents were like, Tom, your great-great-great-great-grandfather, he owned like 40 midgets. Because I would be like, no way. Do we still get them? And if we did, I would take my midgets and I would put little bowls on their heads. And I would fill them with different types of dip and salsa. And I would have them walk around so I could scoop out whatever I felt like eating. Hey, want some hummus? Get your little ass over here. Thank you guys, you were a lot of fun.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
He's going to get death threats from midgets.
Oh, man. That's funny stuff. That was a good one.
Oh. Somebody tried to explain the difference to me one time, and I couldn't listen. Like
It was
the difference between a dwarf, a
Yeah,
midget, and a
yeah.
little person.
Yeah. That was funny.
That was funny.
That was real funny.
I'm a fan of Tom Segura, man.
Yeah, I think we'll do more of his too.
I really didn't know anything about him until we started doing
No.
these videos.
I think I saw him on a clip with a whole bunch of other comedians, like a round table almost. But yeah,
So do you want to be a pilot now?
Think about it. They can tell you anything, and you're gonna believe it, right? I mean, kind of a captive audience at that point.
Oh, man.
A cesspool of germs that planes are.
I could never be a pilot. I would be an a-hole, like, big time.
That's pretty high stress.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, funny stuff. Thank you for the suggestion. That was a fresh suggestion. I think we just saw that recently. So we're trying to get through them. We're trying to react to people's comments and
We've seen several of
get
them.
some funny stuff going here.
Oh, he is a funny dude, man.
So,
Thank
you for subscribing.
Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah,
Hanging out with us, watching
appreciate it.
videos.
We are trying to crank them out. Bringing you guys content that you enjoy. And again, we're just literally sitting here having fun doing this. It's not really hard work at all.
No.
No.
He does all the hard work in the background.
Yeah, even that's kind of easy. What else would I do?
I don't know.
So
Stick around for more, man. We're coming at you with more stuff.
with more stuff. I wasn't going to talk over you.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Mike.
Deuces.